What's up YouTube? For today's video, we have a Mega Sceptile sweep. We are continuing our journey to get all the Mega Pokemon done before Sword and Shield comes out. Unfortunately, I've still got this cold at the moment, but hopefully it's gone next week. Man, it's so annoying. Anyway, big shout out to all the people who have been actually watching all the Mega Pokemon sweeps. Have you been keeping up? Let me know in the comment section. Now, I haven't done a Trico sweep or any of the other ones, but I have done a Trico evolution team. If you want to check this one out, the link is in the description of the video. You can pop that second tab open after, and of course, big shout out to all the people who've been watching the older vids. That was a really good one. Okay, so we've got a little bit of strategy today, and we're going to get into the video and have a bit of explanation. So a little bit of narrating today, because this strategy was fairly involved, but it was really, really awesome, and it took a fair amount of time to do. Okay, so we got Sceptile, and of course, Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile gets that Dragon typing when it Mega Evolves. It's got a very nice, Sceptile's got a very nice special attack stat, and a very nice speed stat. Now, when it Mega Evolves, it gets like an even bigger buff, and then gets like 30 buff in special attack, and 25 in its special, its speed. It's special speed, guys. Special speed. That needs to be a new stat. Let's make that happen, people. Let's get a like on the video for special speed. Anyway, so what I want to do is run a little strategy with its ability, Lightning Rod. Now, what Lightning Rod does, it draws in all the electric type attacks and boosts your special attack by one stage. Quite a good ability in a doubles battle. Now, I was thinking about doing a strategy with Iron Deluge. What Iron Deluge does, it basically turns all moves into normal type. So, you might be able to see how I'm going here, or you might not. Let's get into it anyway. There was a little bit of strategy I had to do before I actually swapped in the Mega Sceptile. But definitely don't skip forward, because you'll need to watch this to understand what is going on. Alright, so we're going to start off here with the Audino, and we got the Delcatty. Now, the funniest thing, when I look at Delcatty, right, when you look at like actually a front view, it actually looks like a little toilet seat going around its neck. Or one of those seats when you're on a plane, you know, they're like a little pillow. That's what it always, you know, sort of reminds me of. Alright, so firstly what we're going to do here is we're going to go for the Fake Out with the Delcatty. I sort of want to stall the opponent out for like one turn. I'm going to go for Incineroar here, because Incineroar is like more of a threatening Pokemon. I've built these Audino very, very bulky too. So what I'm going to do, right, is I've got the normalized ability, and we got the normalized ability now on the Audino. So Audino's going to have the normalized ability. Now, Delcatty's going to be swapping out here, and now we're going to be swapping in the Gothitelle. Now, Gothitelle has the Shadow Tag ability, so Milotic and the Incineroar cannot swap out here. Toxic is going to get put on my Audino. That's not really too much of a problem, because Audino isn't going to be in this battle for too much longer. So we got the Dankus Lariat there coming from the Incineroar, and Incineroar is going to hit my Audino fairly hard there. This is a very, very bulky set. Once again, I will put all my sets at the end. So now we're going to go for entrainment. So what I did, right, is I got the normalize from the Delcatty, and now I've given that normalize to the Incineroar. So now all of Incineroar's moves are normal. Like, when it uses any move, it's got to be a normal move. Doesn't matter, it's like, you know, Flare Blitz, Dankus Lariat, they're all going to come out as a normal type. Now, they cannot swap either, because of the Shadow Tag from the Gothitelle is keeping both of them. So Milotic and Incineroar cannot swap. Right, now I'm going to go for entrainment on the Milotic. So Milotic now has the normalized ability too. So both these Pokemon can only use normal type moves. So you may be able to see where I'm going there. This is a nasty, nasty strategy. So anyway, Gothitelle is going to obviously stay in there. We're going to swap out the Audino, and now we're going to go into Lantern. Now, Lantern is quite a key player in this battle, and we're going to have the Gothitelle actually is going to be using Skill Swap on the Lantern. So anyway, we got the Milotic poisoning my Gothitelle here. That doesn't really matter at all, and now Gothitelle is going to Skill Swap the Lantern. So I already knew it was going to swap there, so I just like selected Skill Swap on the Pokemon before. So now we got the Dankus Lariat from the Incineroar. As you can see, it's not super effective. It actually crits me, which is quite funny. It's a normal type move. So Gothitelle is pretty much done here. It doesn't need to do anything else, and let's get this sweep. Alright people, I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's have a quick little rehash of what was going on there. So we had the Ordino lead with the Delcatty. Pretty much Ordino copied the normalizer ability, then entrainment both of the normalizers to the opponents. Then the Gothitelle came in there, as well as the Lantern. The Lantern got given the Shadow Tag ability, and the opponents could not swap. And then it went for Agility, outspeeding everything, and then it went for an Iron Deluge. Now what Iron Deluge did, it turns all normal type moves into electric types, which activated Mega Sceptile's Lightning Rod, and after 3 turns it had a +6 in special attack, which was crazy. Then for the rest of the battle, if you notice, I kept that mana ticking because it couldn't actually do anything. I just kept that one in, and I 1v1 all the Pokemon coming in there against the Sceptile, and finally at the end I took out the Milotic with the Dragon Breath. So I thought to put Dragon Breath on there because of like a really weak move. I did try this with Absorb, but actually failed to actually take out a lot of opponents. Even at +6, it only had 20 base power, so I decided to go for something a little bit more powerful. Now, at Hone Claws on there, Hone Claws wasn't like, I didn't even really need to do Hone Claws. I pretty much could have done Agility too instead of Hone Claws. I just did Hone Claws because I wanted to actually make use of the move Grass Whistle, which did come in handy against the Fairy typing. Speaking of Fairy typing, if I did come across any Fairy types, I had Lantern there with Soak, turning the Fairy types into a Water type, and then I was able to hit them with a Dragon Breath. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the strategy. I also had my Togetic too, which I didn't actually use in this battle. But yeah, this was a crazy battle. I really hope you enjoyed it. And Iron Deluge is a move you don't really get to see very often either. It's very, very situational. And we got to use like a whole bunch of different Pokemon today. Alright people, I should be back with a theme team tomorrow, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.